Sports.
Saints 7, Bears nothing.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Ingram's got the first down and more. There goes Mark Ingram. 20, 10,
all you got to do is look and learn.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mark Ingram, 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Mahomes now to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for 28 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And the Saints
throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Mahomes. Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Over the middle, complete. It's Ortiz. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Bears 21, Saints 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. line.
They'll run on first down. Ingram found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
On the stop.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 16 yards, a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. This is Ingram. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's Tannehill. And able to find Graham, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ryan Tannehill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Making it happen, Captain.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
14.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Zach.
And now offense.